Hi guys, this is Christonian playing Let's Play of Unreal World. We're getting very close to starving out. The last time on our last video we've discovered the Dirks, or Drecks, or whatever you want to call them. And I found a pretty decent location I was thinking, but I think we're just gonna, I guess, catch up on food and make sure our guy is going to survive at least like a week or something like that, and then we'll move to a more permanent base. So at the end of the last video we fell asleep, so I'm going to wake up pressing space. Going to see that my guy is almost starving, so we're going to go down to that reindeer that worked out so well, eat it. I'm sweating a lot because I fell asleep beside the fire. But I prefer to do that to make sure my character doesn't freeze to death. So again, we're going to press Q and then say yes to drink, and then again to get rid of our thirst. I'm going to move over here, I guess, and we're going to go Alt-G and activate fishing. So we're going to go down a fishing rod, and this is where the boring part starts. So I'm going to take a drink. Ooh, look at that. Caught fish already. Woohoo! That's an awesome start. Catch that many fish all at once. So there we go. We activated another tutorial thing completed. And that is our picking up, because I just picked up the fish off the ground using comma. So I'm going to press escape on this. A new thing is going to pop up soon. So now it's saying you want to drop items or move items, etc. Oh no, it says it wants to make a fire. So maybe it'll detect that I already made a fire and complete the quest right away. If not, that should be fine. So to cook your stuff, you want to go Alt-C, which makes sense for cook, but some of the Alt things don't make sense, so that's just kind of an easy one to remember. So you want to go Roast, R, and then you just go down to the stuff you want to cook, and you put them all right by the fire. It says you require raw meat or fish, and fire. So I'm going to press space. It takes a couple minutes to place, just a few minutes, and it says it should be complete in a half an hour. So I'm going to go Alt-G again, activate fishing, and sometimes you can be fishing for like 3 hours. That's why I was like amazed that it happened like almost right away. But it might be because my fishing skill's so high. So there's an example, guys. I just fished for probably about 2 hours, and it's all pretty fast. It's a really fun game, you'll see. There's a lot of boring stuff to it, but what you actually achieve, you feel great about. So there's a roasted burbots. And it actually tells you it's burning soon, so you better take it off. So again, you use comma, and you press enter or the amount that you want to pick up. So we're going to press enter. So I picked them all up, and we're not going to starve. Yay! We'll see how much these are actually good for. Oh my, these are awesome. Burp, your stomach is full. And I'm nourished, and I feel warm. So we're off to a great start, guys. Let's go, and we are going to go over to the smaller tree, and I'm going to show you how to make a shelter. So we go Alt-E to see, it gives you your survival. There's only 4 options on this one. Make a hole in the ice, so for both fishing and water in the winter. That's what I'm assuming. Build a shelter, build a fire or cut branches or twigs from a tree. So what you need to do is find a coniferous forest, which is kind of like this, where it has all these spruce trees and stuff like that. And you need to find spruce like this. And I went to this tree because it's a tinier tree, which means this is going to be how am I gonna say this? Oh, it gives me smaller logs. So smaller logs for like walls and stuff. While if I cut down a big tree, it's like a huge trunk that can be like carved into a canoe or something like that. So we're gonna cut the branches, then you do the preferred direction of that tree that you want to do it to. So we're gonna press forward and then cutting weapon or by hand. So he's going to use a knife for some reason. Maybe I don't have an axe. Or maybe use a knife for branches. So I'll press spacebar. And he didn't complain either, so I'm assuming that's the right thing. So I'm going to repeat once more, and you do that by pressing R. See down here? And now we should have enough branches. We're going to go Alt F again for anybody that's paying attention, and hope this helps. You go fall tree, and you go up again, and cutting weapon. I'm going to use a hand axe, but it tells you you need a cutting weapon, preferably a woodsman axe. So that's a hint to what would make the job go better or faster. So you can either go Alt N, which is all buildings, and you can do a kota, which is a big tent. Yeah, it says down here. Gives you an idea down there. Similar to a large tent, a shelter, which is what we're going to build, a fence, which is tender sleeve trunks tied together with wooden bands. So I'm guessing bark, and that brings or can hold your animals, because you're going to get a cow and stuff like that eventually. There's cows, sheep, dogs, all different kinds of stuff. And then a cellar, which is what you create with stones later on, and it'll be one of the very first things we build. Or instead of Alt N, you can press exit and then Alt E, which I already showed you, and there's shelter. So we're going to do shelter, and I'm going to build it to the right of me because I'm weird. And I want to keep it up on this upper level too, because you kind of see a little bit farther. So that is what a shelter looks like. So I'm feeling hot from cutting the trees, cutting the branches. It's a good day, the fire is hot. I have amazing food, so I might actually just focus on cutting down this tree for now. So that's taking me about an hour with the hand axe. If I get a woodsman axe, it'll be down to about 45 minutes, I think. So we go Alt F again. You can see my fire is starting to dwindle. You can chop everything, so you can chop it into blocks, which is used towards making stuff, and that's what my idea is now. I'm going to chop it into blocks so I can make it into wooden cups, which I can trade towards new axes, knives, weapons, clothing, everything. And cups is one of the easiest things to create in this game. You can split into a firewood, which I have found completely useless until later in the game when you actually have a fireplace inside of your house, which takes forever to build. You can carve your trunk into a log, which is used for your log walls. Every log wall takes about 6 logs to create one log segment. So if you're talking 5 by 5, you're talking 25 times 6, and you get the picture. Split a log into boards. Boards are used for everything from a bed, chair, ceiling, roof, etc. And peel bark from a tree I haven't really done, so I might have to look into that and see what it's used for. So we're going to chop this block into blocks, and I might call it a day for this Let's Play. And thank you for you guys coming to my YouTube and watching my videos. As you can see, you're sweating a lot because it's right beside the fire, but that's fine, it's healthy. And 8 blocks, especially in the spring when you're freezing your butt off, you can see a day has gone by. So this is Christonian signing off with another Let's Play, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Thanks for the subscriptions, guys, and keep it coming, because I'm going to keep on making videos. Thanks, everyone. Bye.